opinion, convincing Scott Robertson to commit beyond 2019 should be a priority for the Crusaders board. Given Crusaders coach Robertson recently told Stuff he couldn't envisage himself wanting to work anywhere else in the near future, this appears to be an open and shut case. That's until you take the blinkers off, flick through the archives, and register the number of New Zealand coaches working overseas. It pays to be realistic. Hurricanes coach Chris Boyd, who will soon link with English club Premiership Northampton, will join other ex-Super Rugby coaches in taking his intellectual property elsewhere. Tony Brown, Jamie Joseph, Dave Rennie and Todd Blackadder are among those to join the exodus of coaches in recent seasons. Given what Robertson has achieved since agreeing terms to a 3-year deal at the start of the 2017 season, the Crusaders board should already be discussing how they can fast-track a new contract across his desk. So far, so good. Robertson made a dream start by winning the Super Rugby title last year, and the Crusaders are favoured to defend their crown in the final against the Lions at AAMI Stadium in Christchurch on Saturday night. His contract has a review clause at the end of the second year. And then you start talking in your third year about what your contract looks like, Robertson said in early June. I love what I do. I cannot see myself anywhere else at the moment. Such loyalty is to be admired. But NZ Rugby and the Crusaders should be cautious. Until Robertson recommits, there will always be the danger that he will be lured offshore. Several seasons ago, when he was coaching Canterbury, former French fullback Serge Blanco and the Biarritz club tried to sign Robertson, but he declined the offer. Recently he was linked the Wales position, which will be filled by New Zealander Wayne Pivac when Warren Gatland leaves after the 2019 World Cup, and several months ago ex-Wallabies hooker Jeremy Paul spouted the theory that having the courage to appoint Robertson as Blackadder's replacement, despite the former previously having zero involvement in Super Rugby, proved a masterstroke from the Crusaders board and chief executive Hamish Rieck. They might not say it in public, but they must be stunned at the swift turnaround in fortunes thanks to the surf-loving guy with windswept hair who is known to all and sundry as Razor. The epic 25-17 victory over the Lions in the final in Johannesburg last year earned the Crusaders a $125,000 appearance fee, and the club announced a $328,000 surplus, the biggest in over a decade. In 2016 they posted a profit of just $2,000. In 2015 it was $3,700. AAMI Stadium, where the final will be staged, has a capacity of just 19,600, but even after the Lions have been paid their appearance fee, the Crusaders should rake in enough from gate takings to record a decent payday. The team's success under Robertson has ensured rugby has remained in the spotlight in Christchurch, at a time when the hotly debated stadium issue continues to drag on. Then there is the All Blacks job. This could complicate things. Whether Steve Hansen finishes up as All Blacks coach after the World Cup tournament in Japan could have some bearing on Robertson's future. Even if a new contract is inked with the Crusaders, it could include a get-out clause to accommodate a switch to the national team's coaching panel. Given All Blacks assistant Ian Foster appears to have the inside running to replace Hansen, if the latter steps aside, it's possible Robertson's only option would be to work as an assistant. There are pros and cons to such an arrangement. Some coaches want to be in charge to call the shots and approve the game plans. They get to leave their mark on a team. Given what Robertson has achieved with the Crusaders, the job of being the big cheese clearly agrees with him. Whatever happens, it's paramount he stays in New Zealand. Stuff promoted stories recommended by